As a former Borg drone, Voyager 7 of 9 faced suspicion, but became a valuable member of Starfleet, and now Star Trek introduces her successor. In an episode that's all about former enemies finding redemption, Star Trek Lower Decks Season 4 Episode 7 A Few Badgies More introduces 7 of 9's spiritual successor. Featuring the returns of Agamus, Peanut Hamper, and Badgie, the episode sees each of the artificial lifeforms find redemption. Agamus discovers that friendship is more important than subjugation, while traitorous Starfleet officer Peanut Hamper returns to her family. Meanwhile, Badgie initiates his most daring and audacious plan to avenge himself against his father, Lieutenant Samantha Rutherford. In the process, Badgie splits into several aspects, one of which could easily fulfill the role of Star Trek Voyager 7 of 9 in future episodes of Lower Decks. When Samantha appeals to Badgie's need to be loved, the psychopathic hologram splits in two, creating Gucci, a silver version of the anthropomorphic Starfleet insignia. Gucci is a more benevolent and helpful version of Samantha's holographic tutor. After Badgie realizes the error of his ways and ascends to a higher plane, Rutherford makes the decision to keep Gucci around. Rutherford's decision makes some of the crew members incredibly uneasy, not unlike the Voyager crew members who had to get used to sharing a starship with a former Borg drone. Badgie's program was responsible for almost destroying the ship and also controlled the Texas-class starships that nearly brought Starfleet to its knees, so their concerns are warranted. Now that Rutherford has learned his lesson from Badgie, it's likely that Gucci will become just as valuable a member of the crew of the USS Cerritos as Seven was to Voyager. Holographic rights are still in their infancy following the EMH's fight to be legally recognized as an individual in Star Trek Voyager's final season. Gucci could advance this fight for recognition, or if he does turn on the ship, set it further back than ever. Either way, it will be interesting to see how Gucci's story in Star Trek Lower Decks develops. Will he follow in the footsteps of Seven and the Doctor, or revert to his Badgie side? Only time will tell.